As President Obama praised peace today, he also prepared for war. The Pentagon is awaiting the president's order to retaliate against the Syrian dictatorship for what the U.S. says was a poison gas attack on Syrian civilians. The president talked about his plan this evening in an interview with the PBS NewsHour.
If we are saying in a clear and decisive but very limited way, we send a shot across the bow saying, stop doing this, that can have a positive impact on our national security over the long term and may have a positive impact in the sense that chemical weapons are not used again on innocent civilians.
The chemical weapons attack killed more than 300 people last week, mostly women and children. The Syrian dictatorship has been fighting a popular rebellion for 2 years. David Martin has the latest developments.
1 week after hundreds of people were killed, U.S. Navy warships went into a holding pattern in the eastern Mediterranean as the politics and diplomacy of a cruise missile strike grew more complicated. In London, Prime Minister David Cameron submitted a motion to Parliament that would require the UN chemical weapons experts currently in Syria to complete their work before any vote authorizing British forces to take part in a strike. At the State Department, however, spokeswoman Marie Harf said the U.S. doesn't intend to wait that long.
We are making our own decisions on our own timeline, and we believe that the UN inspection has passed the point where it can be credible.
2 submarines, 1 American, 1 British, are in the eastern Mediterranean, along with 4 American destroyers and a 5th on the way, all armed with cruise missiles. That's more than enough firepower for a strike Pentagon officials say would be limited to less than 50 targets. But quick strikes rarely solve America's problems. In 1986, the U.S. bombed Libya in retaliation for terrorist attacks against Americans. 2 years later, a suitcase bomb planted by Libyan agents brought down Pan Am Flight 103. After the bombings of 2 U.S. embassies in Africa in 1998, the U.S. launched cruise missiles at an al-Qaeda camp in Afghanistan. That did not stop Osama bin Laden from ordering the 9/11 attacks. A strike against Syria would be designed to convince its dictator Bashar al-Assad not to use chemical weapons again. But airstrikes never succeeded in changing the behavior of another Mideast dictator, Iraq's Saddam Hussein, until he was finally captured and hanged.
David Martin at the Pentagon. David, thank you.